What is up, everybody? My name is Advance, and this is Advanced Sports Talk. So, alright, so now it's the Primetime show. Well, not really. Not really Primetime, but you know what I mean. Alright, so we're going to go over these Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night games. First up, we got the Carolina Panthers versus the Houston Texans. And I'll say this. With Tyrod Taylor being out and then putting their backup in, was it Davis Mills? Houston had a bit of an upward. They had a bit of a hill that they had to climb, but they showed that they can move the ball if they want to. But against that Carolina defense, it proved to be too much. And another surprise that I forgot about when I was looking at the Houston Texans depth chart or roster or whatever, I did not notice who their defensive coordinator was. Lovie Smith, once again, Buccaneer. Before he went to Chicago and became legendary with them. And then, he was hired by us, and I don't want to talk about what happened after that. So, but in any case, so what the Texans are doing this year is just textbook rebuild. And I know with Tyrod Taylor once again missing out on his fifth second chance, and damn, that sucks. I just hope they stick with him when he comes back. But so they they got a lot to improve on. They might go quarterback in this unless Davis Mills might be their backup going forward, or their starter going forward. But Brandon Cooks catching 9 out of 11 targets for 112 yards. DJ Moore for the Panthers, 8 out of 12 yards for 126. Sam Darnold throwing for over 300 yards. No touchdowns, but still throwing for over 300 yards. Made 23 out of 34 for passing. Davis Mills was 19 for 28 for 168. So, it's just some learning that has to be done there. But, they'll eventually get over it. Next, Sunday Night Football. Green Bay Packers versus the San Francisco 49ers. And I don't know how this game started out. It looked like the Packers didn't want to go. It looked like the Packers wanted to go down 1-2. So, but they eventually rallied, and they rallied and they came back because they looked shaky first couple of drives. Then they scored 10 points in the first quarter. Basically, first they made a field goal, then touchdown pass to Davante Adams. So, hey, you know what I say? If you're if you're a receiver and your first name is Davante, you have no choice but to be a beast. His name is Davante. So, Aaron Jones rushing touchdown in the second quarter. Trey Lance rushing touchdown. Brandon Ayuk passing touchdown. MVS passing touchdown. Trey Sermon rushing touchdown. I thought he was out, but hey. So, this game was going back and forth for a minute after they got the initial rust out of the way. Like, I don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers this year, but these slow starts ain't gonna get it. But whether you start or nobody cares about how you start, it's how you finish, right? And they ended the game on a Justin Tucker-esque field goal. 3 seconds left, except it was 55 yards instead of 66. So, Yeah. Packers ended up pulling that out 30-28. And next, this is the game that everybody was talking about. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. And I don't know what happened in this game, though, because for a minute, the only touchdown that was scored was on defense. Then Zach Ertz got a touchdown, and then Greg Ward got a touchdown. But afterwards, after that first touchdown that Philly scored, Dallas started running away with the football. And you know what? You already know they was going to show out, because they was going to do it for Dak. It was all in the media, all in the tabloids. Sports analysts was talking about it. It's Dak's big return home. Me, quite frankly, I wouldn't have came back. But hey, that's me. Hey, I'd have been like, fuck you, Jerry. Because you know why? Jerry Jones don't care about black people. That's right. But in any case, Dallas won. Got no choice but to tip your hat to them, give them their flowers. They won their home opener. But just like I said a few minutes ago, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. All of this shit now don't mean shit if you don't wrap it up at the end of the season. So, like I said, after the first 4 weeks, that's pretty much where you get a feel for how your team is going to operate. We're in week 3 right now. So, prime time next week. Buccaneers, Patriots. Oh man, the build up to that is gonna be epic. I can't wait for it. Oh man, but in any case, that was the breakdown. I know, brief, but hey, that's the thing about covering 3 games as opposed to 16. But I guess I can talk about some other stuff. Zeke looked good running the ball. They balled out. Zeke went off 17 carries for 95 yards. Dalton Schultz. It's like Dalton Schultz saw what happened in our game with Tyler Higbee and was like, "Hey Dak, can we do that?" And yeah, it's like Philly kept selling out on the they kept falling for the screen. But it seemed like once they chilled back, or once they chilled out and just hung back, that's when they started to and they started taking that screen away. That's when Dallas realized that they couldn't do nothing. But at that point, it's already too far gone in the game. That, and the fact that if you got Jalen Hurts throwing the ball constantly, if you're running all but like 3 run plays and everything else is pass, it's only a matter of time, especially with this being his second year. It's only a matter of time before the defensive backs are going to pick up on that and say, oh, okay, yeah, they think I'm stupid. And sure enough, Diggs picked them off, took it to the house, because they caught some tight end fakes on 2 plays. All right, so they caught one. They caught Dallas Goedert in a slant pattern for a first down. Then they tried to flip it to the other side of the field, wide open, drop the pass. Now at this point, Dallas is already wise to it. What do? They try to hit Devontae Smith in the flat. Devontae fell down. Diggs picked it off, took it to the house, and yeah. So it's just they gotta be smarter with their play calling. I was saying the whole time, I said they hadn't handed it off in a minute. Like, it is okay to hand the ball off. Like, if you count your rushes for a whole game on one hand, that's a problem. That is a big problem. But yeah, Zeke and Pollard are the 1-2 punch in that backfield. And it was crazy because Dallas's game plan was actually the opposite. They threw less and ran more. So it works. Yeah, there's not much to really talk about the other two teams. The Rams and the Packers are 2-1. Carolina's 3-0 at the top of the NFC South, much to my dismay, but such is life. They earned it, and hey, maybe they'll sit at the top of the division for a while until they run into us. But in any case, that was my breakdown for primetime games. My name is Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I got a Discord server coming soon. Look out for the link for that. If you like gaming, I got a whole gaming channel. Advanced Plays on YouTube. Advanced Plays on Facebook. Advanced Sports Talk on Facebook. So, I'm out.